That's a great point in terms of how people view things and all of the different, again, and I think even it goes back to education reform. Mm-hmm. Restorative justice, what about restorative education? Right. Where we really are working with human beings, with people who deserve the best that we can give them, so, yeah, I think it's a great topic.
Baby girl got something to say.
Piggybacking off of that, another thing that kind of stops us from doing is being tolerant of each other. If we constantly just throwing a problem out the window, hey, well, we can't all agree on the same thing, so we just instead of working to understand each other, let's work to, just, I don't know, common work.
That was one of our topics, wasn't it?
Yeah. They are, it's interesting how they relate to
Everything.
Everything. And some of these teachers can't even tolerate kids, so I don't know.
I was supposed to speak on that, but
That's true.
That's very true.
And about 95% of the teachers that I grew up with and I had, I feel like they were just there to get a paycheck. They weren't there for my best interest. They didn't really care if I was missing school. They'll crack a joke if I did miss school and then make fun of me because I missed school, but not really, caring about me and caring about my well-being, being quick to write me up or something like that, just quick to write me off. And I think that is just the biggest problem that teachers got today, certain teachers, not all teachers, because, kids need guidance, kids need love, kids need a role model. If you're a teacher, you're supposed to be, you see, that kid sees you, 95% of it, at the time, and he's, whatever. So it's just like, right, so for that person, because, it's bad enough that we don't have role models like that anyways. And for me to see you every day, and you not to be a role model to me, and you're supposed to be teaching me something, that's a problem.
You're right. Right before I stopped working, I said I was doing the same thing you were doing in workforce development over in Bronzeville. And they asked me to go to the high school, which was Wendell Phillips, for their graduation and do a job readiness seminar. They had a whole day for the seniors. When I got to the school, now I came prepared and dressed in my suit, stockings and heels. Okay. I got to the school, I couldn't tell you who the teacher was from the kids. Okay. Then also, I stayed up and I wrote a whole little manual to engage my groups the whole day I was there. When we all got back together, not prepared, because this is a different generation, they learn differently, and you have to engage.
Absolutely.
Okay. So I had opening exercises, I had participation, interview, role modeling, the whole 9 yards. When we got back together as a group of professionals to critique the day, people were complaining about the students. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. I didn't have that experience.
Right.
Because I prepared.
Absolutely.
And I engaged them.
Yep.
And I gave them a manual to take home, just as any adult that would have come to my class.
Instead of, hey, okay, kids, look at this board.
Yes.
Follow directions, here's the paper, I'm going to sit back and just chill.
Yeah, I just hate
You
that.
respected them as human beings.
As human beings.
You respected them.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And you set the stage, coming prepared.
Yes. The other thing is, the one
Yes,
point I
ma'am.
wanted to make about what you were saying about the schools and not teaching. I guess I grew up in the era where you had to take religion out of the schools. But what we did have when I was in 7th grade was great books and Aesop's Fable. Never?
Absolutely.
Okay. You know Aesop?
No, that's all.
Okay,
He has heard
that's
that.
what I wanted
Yes.
to hear.
Yes.
Whether or not have to say the grade books was something that the mothers, the parents insisted on.
Absolutely.
But Aesop's Fables, I think they already had it there. And these were life lessons. And just little vignettes that you would learn situationally that told you how to behave. Okay? And if they're not teaching that in the schools, that's not religion.
It's a lot of things.
That's fables.
Right.
So you're right. Reform.
Absolutely.
We need to loop back around to them and some of the things that we learned that
Nothing's
they're
new.
no longer teaching.
Nothing's new.
Yeah.
They've taken things out
Yes.
that worked.
All it is a new
A new
approach.
approach and
Same
updates.
lessons, that same
That's
lessons.
it.
New
That's
approach.
it.
And even, like you said, I feel that there's, to my knowledge, I've researched a lot of different religions. All religions are based in righteousness.
Yes.
How to be a righteous person.
There you go.
So, therefore, there is no bad religion if all religions are teaching you how to be a righteous person. To take out the righteousness and say, well, here, we're going to do this with eliminating the righteousness out of it. Everything from it will be
Unrighteous.
unrighteous. So it crosses the borders and guidelines, not only in education, but in everything that happens with people. I remember back when I was growing up, when I went outside to play, I knew everybody on that block.
Indeed.
I knew everybody's mother on that block.
Indeed.
And everybody knew me. If I was throwing rocks in the corner, the lady lived, by the time I walked back down to the house, I was already got whooped 3-4 times, and my mother was standing on the porch waiting on
That's
me.
how it went.
It takes a village.
It takes a village.
It's still, we can put the word
It take- That's my.
nothing new.
Nothing's new.
I remember
Nothing's.
if I cut school and didn't go to school, it wasn't a note sent to my house or nothing. The teacher would show up at the front door and say, he wasn't
She was
in
the
school
note.
today.
We had truant.
Truant officers came to your home.
They
Absolutely.
took them out.
They took them out. Truant officers came to your home when you missed school.
That's what they call it.
Home
Skipping
business.
school was being truant.
That's
But
right.
Let me chime in because we running out of time now. Now, see, it gets real good.
Yeah.
But one final comment, then we gotta move to our third topic. But just to touch on the last one.
Okay.
Make your comment, honey.
No, I was just gonna say, like when I was trying to get school, when I was in high school and grammar school, there was people out there that was trying to, like people from the hood that was actually trying to force me back. Anytime I could come home from school, they'd be like, man, you ain't gonna be out here. Like, man, y'all out here, be out here. No, you can't be out here. If you did school, we gonna jump you. Feel me? So I'm like, all right. And I started going back, I started staying in school. So, but listen, so I felt the same way. So when I got to start getting older, when I got to seeing people under me that grew up under me trying to get school, I told them the same thing. Catch you out here, go whoop.
Yeah, because a couple times the younger ones came in, I said, what you doing here? Aaron told me to come up here.
Don't nobody want me to hear them, so you know,
That's a
listen.
blessing.
Because
Yes, it is.
truthfully, when you growing up, you don't, okay, your mother, your parents, you know you're supposed to listen to them, but you don't always want to listen to them because you're around them 100% of the time. That's why this program is talking about what we should do. They most likely will listen to us because they can look at us like, okay, they came from my situation, they made it out of my situation, so they can help. I hate when people, like when I was incarcerated, people come talking to me. I hate when people will come talk to me, tell me basically I need to stop what I'm doing. Who are you? You never lived. You can't come tell me what to do with my life. You know, you have not been in my position.
You first.
Now, right? I don't relate. I know if we can't relate, I don't want to listen to you. Now, on the other hand, if like what's that guy? Was the guy that came here. He was talking about all the stuff he'd been through, and I instantly connected to him like, man, Joe, that's kind of like my life. You feel me? Like I've been through a lot. Feel me? I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start listening to him. You feel me? Because he made it. I need to do it. So So like, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. And that's how you look at me now, because a lot of people from all of them young guys from the hood, they see me, every time, like today, I was walking my dog and everything, man, everybody running to me, trying to kick me, but I'm brushing them off because I'm trying to walk the dog, and the dog, you don't play with the dog. But at the same time, I'm looking at it like they look up to me. And I remember when I got out of jail this last time, a little kid walked up to me that I ain't never really talked to him. I just used to throw the ball away. That's all. If you good, he ran, like, where you been at? Like, man, I've been busy. Y'all lied. I told him I've been working. Because I don't like telling kids that.
That's right.
You know, so he's like, that's what's up. He's like, I'm finna try to get a job too, though. I'm like, you finna try to get a job? How old you is? He's like, I'm 14. I'm like, that's what's up. So he's like, you know, I ain't never tell you, but he's like, I look up to you. You my role model. That touch me like, what? I ain't never talked to you, but it matters because, like, even if I was going to do something bad, if I seen him out there on the street, I'll stop. Like, what you doing? He's like, no, he out there playing by himself, throwing the football in there. I'll do it with him, play catch with him, then send him in the house. And he had a father and a mother, but I played with him.
So let's jump to the last topic. Last one.
This is short, but like, it's the truth. If you ain't been through the same pain that I went through, you can't relate. Like,
But that's not, I don't think I agree with that.
I know,
I've not been through
I don't like it.
I think that.
And I know that.
I think it depends. I think
That's
it's
just how I am.
It's a lot of
But
people.
Aaron, I mean, no one made you
It's
say.
a lot of people like
I know,
that.
but it wouldn't know what I'm saying. Like, when people tell me, like, don't you know, even though I say I was still doing things I should have been doing. Right. So, think about this. If you could tell me to stop, okay, I'm not going to do it when I'm around you. But when I leave, I can do what I want to do. But if I talk to somebody from the hood, that got out of the hood, and they got to preach it to me like, man, you don't need to be doing it. And I can, like, I honestly can listen to you because I know you know for a fact.
Yeah.
Like, I told, like I once said, it was people in the hood that was telling me what not to do. Like, it was a time when I think I was like 15 and 16, when I went to do something to somebody so bad, like, and the guy was like, man, what you saying? And I'm like, man, please, I just want to do it. He was like, he pulled me into the side, like, boy, Aaron, go home. You was a little boy, you in the house. If you got to tell you, like, boy, trust me, you don't want that life. I'm telling you, you don't want to try to fight me, you don't want to kill nobody, you don't want to do none of that. You want to go in the house and get an education. I never wanted to listen, but I did because I knew he lived that life already. And look where he at.
Wait, Mr. Ward, now, if we're gonna keep going, then we have to, and then we're gonna have a comment from Jennifer, because she's the one who gave us, violence, our words, and attitudes, and we have like 8 minutes and we have to stop.
I'm making sure. Usually, with young adults, when they make teen, preteen, when their parents try to tell them things, most kids feel, no matter what their parents went through, no matter how smart they is, most young adults feel they know more than their parents. And not as far as book-wise, but you can't tell me nothing. I'm out here in the streets, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You going to work every day. You're not out here. And actually, I try to tell young dudes this all the time. You have to be careful who you talk to. You have to be careful how you look at people, because you never know what that person's been through. You don't know who that person is. Just by seeing the person, you can't judge what that person is.
And I was just about to say that, because I mean, I wanted to read my comment and like really make it simple. Okay, like if we don't have, it's like I look up as a person if something that I want to be, in any aspect of them that I want to